I lost her when she was 49 to a heart attack. I had a non-malignant tumor in my spine. I had 4th stage tuberculosis, really bad, very badly infected spine. My treatment went on for 3.5 years. Couldn't sit, couldn't stand, and then one thing after the other. I was so ill for a good 7 years that there was no ways I could think of a child. I remember 5 years of major depression. I used to go for a bath and I would just shut the door and I would bawl. You know the why me everybody goes through. 36 years, I didn't look the same Tina. I would go for programs, I would go out. So, but as I said, I don't think I have overcome anything tougher than. Actually, you don't overcome this. That's an incorrect word. I don't think I have experienced anything or I will experience anything tougher than that loss. I had a huge complex about my voice. I always, because most Marwari people expect this demure girl and patli आवाज, and every time most of the elders in my house would say, बहुत भारी आदमियों जैसी आवाज है तुम्हारी. I was most misunderstood for a large part of my life.
Misunderstood किन चीजों के बारे में?
Overconfident, too blunt, arrogant. डॉलर बहू काम करने का तो बहुत अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस था, बट डॉलर बहू में मैंने अपना वजन भी बहुत घटाया था शेयर नर्वसनेस की वजह से. बिकॉज अजय जी, द डायरेक्टर अजय सिन्हा, बहुत गालियाँ देते थे. आई हैड वन ऑफ माई वर्स्ट एक्सपीरियंसेस फ्रॉम एन एक्टर इन डॉलर बहू, एंड दैट वाज रंजीत, द सीनियर एक्टर.
क्योंकि आप ब्राउन स्किन्ड है, आपके स्किन के लिए आपको शेमिंग हुई थी. साक्षी आपके साथ कैसी थी? तो 20-25 डेज आप आती थी जहां पे लीड एक्ट्रेस आपके साथ अनकाइंड हुआ करती थी, क्रिएटिव डायरेक्टर आपके साथ ठीक नहीं थे. कभी ये नहीं लगा कि मैं शो छोड़ के चले जाऊं? इट्स नॉट वर्थ इट.
या कभी कभी नॉट प्राउड ऑफ इट, बट आई वॉकड आउट ऑल्सो ऑफ द सेट्स कि नहीं होता है, मेरा टाइम खत्म हो गया है, बिकॉज जेन्युइनली नहीं हो रहा था.
थक गई थी आप.
थक गई थी. बट आई डू रिमेंबर कि एक प्रोड्यूसर को मैं बाद में मिली थी, एंड जब हमारी बात हुई तो ही सेड, बट यू आर नॉट लाइक व्हाट आई हर्ड यू वर. क्योंकि द एक्टर, या तो आई वॉज अ कॉम्पिटिशन और मुझे नहीं चाहते थे कि मैं उस शो की पार्ट हूँ या कुछ.
डू यू फील, और उस वक्त आपने फील किया कि एक फोर्स्ड एंगेजमेंट था?
स्ट्रेंजली
क्या आप दोनों के बीच में डाउट भी आया बीच में एक दूसरे पर, विक्रम और आप?
Oh, we got married, and on the 5th day I told him this is not working out, and I told him I want to go back. So yes, I married to be a mother, and I thought everybody wanted to be a father. Vikram and I never had those conversations. When the marriage scenario happened, Vikram said, why? There's so much to do in this world. There are so many children in this world. There's so much seva to do. Why you want a child? He never wanted children. Hi, my name is Tina Parak, और मैंने दिल से बात की है सिद्धार्थ कनन के साथ. Please subscribe to his YouTube channel now.
कहानी तेरी मेरी, कहानी घर घर की, खिचड़ी, 10 साल लगातार बैक टू बैक शोज, बिकेम अ स्टार ऑन टेलीविजन. बट उससे पहले मैं इनको जानता हूं एज माई कॉलेज फ्रेंड. कैसे है टीना?
Very good.
है ना?
Not only your college friend, you were the star then already. I
अरे
mean, you're a
खुश
star
करने के लिए
now,
बोल रहे
but you were already a star then.
नहीं, बट आई एम सो हैप्पी.
3 महीने में एक बार जब तू क्लास आता था, पीछे से यू कुड हियर सिद्धार्थ कन्नन's वॉइस एंड दैट डीप बैरिटोन एंड यू वुड नो हाँ आज क्लास में है.
हाउ स्वीट.
Remember
बट
that.
मैं 25 साल बाद तुमसे मिल रहा हूँ.
Yeah.
But I remember we are very close friends
Yeah.
college के time पे, and I have
Yeah.
the fondest memories. हम लोग बहुत hang out करते थे.
Yeah.
And 25 साल बाद मिल रहे.
Yeah. But I would like to say that here. 25 साल बाद मिल रहे हैं, but you know why I remember you more fondly? Is I had a huge complex about my voice. I always, because most Marwadi people expect this demure girl and patli आवाज, and every time most of the elders in my house would say, बहुत भारी आदमियों जैसी आवाज है तुम्हारी. And I had this complex about my voice, about my smile, like most young people have, with a lot of things about themselves. But you were the one who said, I have a good voice, and you said, I'll help you make a cassette. उस time auditions cassettes पे होती थी.
जी.
And I remember you said, I'll help you, I'll guide you. You should become an RJ. Though I never became an RJ, but yeah, at least that fear and that complex I had about my voice, you changed that. For sure.
How nice. चलो कुछ तो अच्छा किया अपनी जिंदगी में मैंने यार. हाँ. But कॉलेज के दोस्त से मिलना बहुत अच्छा लगता है, because वो प्योर फ्रेंडशिप का टाइम होता है.
That's true.
And we became friends because ऐसा नहीं था कि अच्छा मैं आपको कुछ कर सकता हूँ, आप मेरे लिए कुछ कर सकते हो.
उस वक्त तो किसी के पास कुछ था ही नहीं कुछ करने को.
बट मैं जानना चाहता हूँ, मारवाड़ी परिवार से जू में रहती थी आप, बहुत क्लोज टू मिठीबाई कॉलेज, तो फैमिली कंजर्वेटिव था आपका?
I won't say my parents, and not really. I mean, a Marwadi family, yes, but my parents are very liberal, very, very liberal. In fact, my father, I would say, the best enabler a child could get. He'd always stand back and he would say, "Jo karna hai karo." I think Papa has, my parents in general, Mummy always ran a boutique, so my mother has been a working woman. Papa was the most encouraging. मतलब कुछ भी करना है, ठीक है, कर ले, देख ले, हो जाता है तो ठीक है. So he's always been this person. I remember मैंने बोला कि मेरे सारे दोस्त गाड़ी चलाते हैं, मुझे नहीं आता. Not endorsing this fact, but 15 साल की उम्र में मैंने गाड़ी चलाना सीख लिया था. और मुझे आज भी याद है, सीख के पहली बार सैंटा क्रूज स्टेशन ऑफ ऑल द प्लेसेस मैं गई थी, क्योंकि एक दोस्त की दोस्त वहाँ रहती थी. एकदम क्राउडेड जगह पे ड्राइव करती करती पहुंच गई, और कहाँ जाके ठोका गाड़ी को.
कहाँ पे?
उसके कंपाउंड में पार्किंग के वक्त. एंड उस वक्त कोई मोबाइल फोन कुछ नहीं होता था. एंड आई रिमेंबर उसकी लैंडलाइन से घर पे फोन किया और बोला, पापा गाड़ी ठोक दी. ही सेज, कितनी बुरी है? ऐसे ज्यादा नहीं, थोड़ी सी लगी है. ठीक है, देखेंगे. सो दैट्स हाउ माय फादर हैज ऑलवेज बीन.
तो पापा की परी थी आप?
थी मतलब क्या हूँ?
ऑफ कोर्स. अब हमेशा डॉटर्स तो स्पेशली फादर्स के लिए तो क्या मायने रखते हैं ना.
दैट्स व्हाट माय नीसेस, माय ब्रदर, एवरीबॉडी सेज कि अगर कोई बात मनवानी हो तो टीना को बोलो. सो आई वुड लाइक टू बिलीव दैट्स ट्रू.
जब हम लोग कॉलेज में थे 1995 से 2000, टीवाई हम लोग ने पास किया 2000 में. उस टाइम पे मुझे याद भी नहीं है कि आपको कीड़ा था एक्टिंग वैक्टिंग का. तो ये सडनली ये कीड़ा कहाँ से आया?
एक्चुअली कीड़ा था ही नहीं.
आई रिमेंबर वी नेवर यूज्ड टू डिस्कस एक्टिंग, ये सब कुछ था
बिल्कुल भी नहीं. इनफैक्ट अगर सबसे ज्यादा सेल्फ डाउट और कॉम्प्लेक्स इंडिविजुअल आपको मिलना होता तो टीना पारो को 95 से 2000 के बीच में मिलते आप. मैं छोटी हूँ, मैं पतली हूँ, मैं मोटी हूँ, मेरी आवाज़ मोटी है, मेरे बाल अच्छे नहीं है, मेरी स्माइल ऐसी है. मतलब ज़िंदगी में जो कॉम्प्लेक्सेस एक इंसान अपने दिमाग में भर सकता था वो मैं थी. एंड नाउ व्हेन आई लुक बैक एंड आई वुड लाइक टू रियली टेल माई 16-year-old, 18-year-old, 20-year-old self to be very, very, very kind, because it was so stupid. And acting भी मेरे लिए कैसे हुई? A very close friend was a very well-known model then already. और मुझे याद है one of those times जब सभी क्लास बंक करते हैं, और मैंने भी क्लास बंक की थी उसके साथ. एंड आई रिमेंबर वो एक कोलगेट टूथपेस्ट के ऑडिशन के लिए जा रहा था, एंड से चल साथ चल.
ये रुशाद राणा की बात कर रहे हैं?
रुशाद राणा, द वेरी फेमस हिप हिप हुर्रे रुशाद राणा. So रुशाद राणा and I were extremely good friends. एंड उसने मुझे बोला चलो साथ चलो, साथ चली गई. आई सैट डाउन फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम और मैंने देखा ऑडिशंस कैसे होते हैं. 100-150 लोग बैठे हुए हैं एंड उस वक्त डायरेक्टर्स खुद ऑडिशंस लेते थे, नॉट लाइक कोई कास्टिंग डायरेक्टर ऑडिशंस ले रहा है. एंड डायरेक्टर वहाँ बैठा हुआ है और स्क्रिप्ट 2 लाइन की बोल रहे हैं और आपको ऑडिशन करवा रहे हैं. और मुझे याद है कि मुझे इतनी हंसी आ रही थी एंड नर्वसनेस भी कि यार कितनी हिम्मत है लोगों में, इतने लोगों के बीच में आप ऑडिशन दे सकते हो. एंड आई स्टार्टेड लाफिंग एंड उस डायरेक्टर ने मुझे देखा एंड ही टोल्ड दैट्स द लाफ आई वांट फॉर माय टूथपेस्ट एड.
दिल से हंसी आप.
दिल से हंसी. मुझे आई थॉट इट वाज सो स्टूपिड. एंड बोलते हैं ना, राइट प्लेस एट द राइट टाइम, द वर्ल्ड वर्क्स फॉर यू, द यूनिवर्स वर्क्स फॉर यू. इट वाज दैट. मैं वहाँ बैठी थी एंड ही सेड दैट्स द लाफ आई वांट, दैट्स द स्माइल आई वांट. एंड मैं इतनी नर्वस हो गई कि आई डिडंट गिव द ऑडिशन. सो ही कॉल्ड अप, आई थिंक हिज असिस्टेंट मैसेज रुशाद और समथिंग, मुझे याद नहीं है, या फ़ोन, उस वक्त मैसेज तो होते ही नहीं थे, फ़ोन किया होगा. सिस वो जो तुम्हारी फ्रेंड तुम्हारे साथ आई थी. एंड आई रिमेंबर रुशाद कॉलिंग मी अप एंड सिस करेगी. आई सेड नहीं. आई रिमेंबर आई रैन 102 फीवर जस्ट विथ एंग्जाइटी कि ये मुझसे नहीं होगा. फिर किसी ने वो ऑडिशन एक और देखा था, एक और डायरेक्टर ने. एंड आई रिमेंबर उन्होंने वापस फ़ोन किया एंड दैट्स व्हेन आप अपने आप को एकदम मोटिवेशनल टॉक देखे कि व्हाट हैव यू गॉट टू लूज, मिलेगा तो एक एड फिल्म मिल जाएगी यार, वैसे ही पॉकेट मनी ना के बराबर होती थी, थोड़े पैसे मिल जाएंगे, कैंटीन की जगह धीरज में वड़ा पाव खा लेंगे. दोस टाइप ऑफ थिंग्स.
धीरज was opposite Mithi Bai College, by the way, FIR.
And by the way, the grilled sandwich जो उस वक्त आई थिंक 30-35 रुपए का होता था, आप बहुत अमीर होने चाहिए थे उस वक्त वो 35 रुपए के सैंडविच के लिए. 2 friends used to split that to eat a sandwich. So I said यार इतना सा नहीं कर सकती, I've got nothing to lose. इतनी क्या डर है, अगर अभी इतना डरती हूँ तो फिर लाइफ में मैं क्या करूँगी. वो सोच के एड का ऑडिशन देने गई एंड बोलते हैं ना, गॉड इज ऑलवेज बीन काइंड टू मी. वो ऑडिशन ही था एक लड़की का कि जो बहुत एक क्राउड में एकदम नर्वस लग रही है, तो मैं इतनी नेचुरल लग रही थी उस ऑडिशन में कि आई गॉट दैट एड फिल्म. एंड आई स्टिल रिमेंबर एड फिल्म के लिए हम खड़े हैं, लाइटिंग हो रही है एंड आई वॉज सो नर्वस, आई केप्ट डूइंग दिस. तो वो एजेंसी वालों को लगा कि ये लड़की परफॉर्म नहीं कर पाएगी और डायरेक्टर को बोला कि आई थिंक वी शुड चेंज द मॉडल. एंड द डायरेक्टर केम एंड टोल्ड मी जस्ट कीप स्माइलिंग. बस कैमरा के लाइटिंग हो रही है, बस मुस्कुराती रहे, मुझे पता है तू कर लेगी. आई नो यू विल डू इट, आई हैव सीन योर वर्क, जस्ट कीप स्माइलिंग, डोंट शो योर नर्वसनेस. आई सेड ओके. सो लाइक अ डड आई केप्ट स्माइलिंग while the lighting was happening. And that was my first journey into ad films. And then I think I ended up doing some 60-70 ad films. And yeah, I never looked back. One thing led to the other and 10 years of work behind me.
पर ये जानना चाहता हूँ, जब हम दोनों कॉलेज में थे, आई एम रीविजिटिंग दैट, जब आपने बोला कि वो फेज़ में आप बहुत कॉम्प्लेक्स थी अपने बारे में, मुझे ऑनेस्टली वो कभी नहीं दिखा. मुझे तो लगा कि आप बहुत कॉन्फिडेंट थी. एंड आई एम हियरिंग दिस 25 years later. तो ये आप कैमोफ्लाज मैं लोगों को समझाना चाहता हूँ. उसका मतलब ये होता है कि आप छुपाती कैसी थी, या छुपाती नहीं थी और मुझे देखता नहीं था, क्या था?
आई थिंक 2 किस्म के लोग होते हैं जो कॉम्प्लेक्स्ड होते हैं. एक जो बिल्कुल टिमिड होते हैं, बात नहीं करेंगे और दे कम अक्रॉस ओनली कि दे डोंट लाइक एनीथिंग अबाउट देमसेल्व्स. और एक होते हैं जो प्रोजेक्शन ज़्यादा करते हैं ताकि आप कॉर्नर्ड ना फील करो. I think I was the second one.
Me too.
तो you came across as this बहुत ही confident लड़की है, मुंहफट है, but actually it was hiding your own complexes and that's the best way I knew how to deal with. So I was most misunderstood for a large part of my life.
Misunderstood किन चीज़ों के बारे में?
Overconfident, too blunt, arrogant. जबकि मैं इंट्रोवर्ट थी. Blunt, I could say not blunt, but honest. But it came across as being blunt. So I was actually misunderstood. जबकि I feel I like to consider, मैं actually चाहती हूँ कि किसी को बुरा ना लगे, जहाँ तक हो सके, कम से कम मेरी वजह से. but that never really came across. At least when you're younger, you don't have the skills to put across what you really want to say. And I think मेरे में तो वो skills बिल्कुल ही नहीं थे. अभी भी सीख रही हूँ. In my 40s, I'm still, I think it's an ongoing process, but gotten a lot better. I would like to believe I've gotten a lot better.
मेरी भी खुद बहुत सारी इनसिक्योरिटीज़ थी उस टाइम पे, तो मैं भी कैमोफ्लेज कर देता, उसको छुपा देता था, मास्क कर देता था बाय बीइंग रियली ओवर कॉन्फिडेंट नाउ, क्योंकि मैं लखनऊ से आया था, तो मुझे लगता था मैं कूल ड्रेसिंग नहीं करता हूँ, समझ रहे हैं? हाँ, तो मुझे वो कॉम्प्लेक्स था. मुझे एक और था कि मेरे पेरेंट्स कॉर्पोरेट वर्ल्ड से आए थे, बट दे मूव टू चेन्नई. तो मैं एक बड़े घर में रहता था विथ माई पेरेंट्स, एंड सडनली जब मैं अकेले रहने लगा अपने भाई के साथ, मैं एक हॉल बेडरूम में रहने लगे थे. आप आई भी हैं वहाँ पे, एंड इंडियन स्टाइल टॉयलेट हुआ करता था. एंड मुझे याद है जब मैं स्कूल जाता था, मुझे गाड़ी ड्रॉप करने आती थी, और यहाँ पे मैं बस ऑटो सब लेना शुरू कर दिया था. तो मुझे भी थोड़ा वो कॉम्प्लेक्स होने लगा, बट आई गॉट ओवर इट ऑब्वियसली विद अ पीरियड.
But Bombay does that to you, no? It levels you out.
बिल्कुल. बॉम्बे आपको सिखा देता है कि यार हम बस में भी जाएंगे,
Yeah.
कमर तोड़ फोड़ मचाएंगे.
Yeah.
But that
Yeah.
takes a few years to understand that. फिर आपने बहुत सारे एड्स किए, एंड देन सोनपरी हैपेंड. हाँ,
Yeah.
वो कैसे हुआ?
Interestingly, मुझे actually, I don't remember a time where कौन सा शो कैसे आया मेरे पास. I just remember, I think उन्होंने मुझे किसी एड में देखा था, and then they casted me, या कोई एपिसोडिक मैंने किया होगा and they casted me. मुझे actually large part of मैं कैसे मैं कास्ट हुई मुझे याद ही नहीं है, but I remember सोनपरी was a very nice show. ग्रेट कास्ट. और मुझे याद है उसमें शशिकला जी थी, और उन्होंने मुझसे एक बहुत अच्छी चीज़ बोली थी दैट हैज स्टेड विथ मी. उनकी चप्पल, जब हम एक बंगले में शूट करते थे जुहू में, और बेड के नीचे चली गई थी, एंड शी कुडंट बेंड डाउन एंड रिमूव दोज चप्पल्स. तो ऐसे रानी आंटी रुको रुको रुको, मैं निकाल के देती हूँ. एंड आई रिमेंबर मैं ऑलमोस्ट लेट गई थी उनकी चप्पल निकालने के लिए, एंड मैंने उनको चप्पल निकाल के उनके पैरों पे लगा के दी, एंड शी ब्लेस्ड मी. शी सेड, you've done this, bless you, देखना तुम जिंदगी में बहुत आगे बढ़ोगी. I really liked that blessing, and I think a large part of that blessing was what I really saw after that in life. So I feel दिल से जो आपके लिए कुछ अच्छा बोलता है, it really does come true. That small act of just removing her chappal and giving in her feet, and she blessed me so wholeheartedly, I can never forget that.
सोनपरी इतना पॉपुलर हो गया था, पॉपुलैरिटी का कारण क्या था अकॉर्डिंग टू यू?
The girl, the young kid, she was magical. The script, the director, I think the whole team, that Jadoo, and it was a fresh new show, and that kid was fantastic. उसको देखती थी मैं एकदम, यार इतनी कॉन्फिडेंट, उसको देख के मुझे कॉम्प्लेक्स आता था. इतना छोटा सा बच्चा 2 मिनट में लाइन कर लेती थी, आ जाती थी, रेडी हो जाती थी. आई थिंक शी वॉज द स्टार ऑफ सोनपरी.
क्या आपको लगता है शोज लाइक सोनपरी अभी भी रिक्रिएट की जा सकती है?
व्हाई नॉट? आई फील इट्स नाइस ना फॉर किड्स टू बिलीव इन मैजिक. दैट इनोसेंस ऑफ कि एक पेंसिल से कुछ जादू हो सकता है या कुछ हो सकता है. Why not? I would like to believe that we've not exposed our kids कि हमारे बच्चे एक सिंपल से मैजिक में बिलीव ही ना करें. I wish we can do more shows like that.
कहते हैं लोग कि जो बच्चे आज के टाइम पे उनका इनोसेंस चला गया है. Do you feel the same?
I feel ये बहुत ज़्यादा मेच्योर्ड है. आज मैं अगर 11 या 12 साल के बच्चे से भी बात करती हूँ, तो मैं 18 या 19 में भी इतनी मेच्योर नहीं थी. जो आजकल के 11-12 साल के बच्चे हैं, जो उनकी वोकैबुलरी है, जो वो जानते हैं, दे नो उनको कौन सा ब्रांड पहनना है, दे नो उनको कैसे कपड़े पहनने हैं, दे नो उनका प्रोफाइल कौन से सेल्फी में अच्छा लगता है. I think, yeah, they're far too exposed.
ये अच्छी बात है या बुरी बात है?
अच्छी ये है कि आज के फास्ट पेस लाइफ में अगर रहना है तो आपको शार्प तो होना ही पड़ेगा. भोले हुए तो आप सरवाइव नहीं कर सकते. इवन फॉर किड्स, बिकॉज स्कूल इज ऑल्सो नॉट ईजी एनी मोर. वॉट इट यूज टू बी फॉर यू एंड मी, एक डब्बा लेके जाते थे और शेयर कर लेते थे, एंड इट डिडंट मैटर कि हमें कौन सी गाड़ी छोड़ रही है, या हम रिक्शा या बस या BSC से आ रहे हैं. वॉट आई हियर फ्रॉम माई फ्रेंड्स, किड्स हैव इट टफ, राइट. आपका ड्राइवर कौन सा है, यूनिफॉर्म पहनता है कि नहीं, आप कौन सी गाड़ी से आते हो, आप कौन सा ब्रांड पहनते हो, आप कौन सी हॉलीडे पे जाते हो, कितनी हॉलीडेज पे जाते हो, वेदर आप बिजनेस क्लास में जाते हो कि इकोनॉमी में जाते हो, all
बहुत
that has
लोड है
come
दोस्त,
into kids.
बहुत लोड है.
Kids really have it tough. So yes, I think smart तो होना ज़रूरी है, but at the same time I feel they are missing out on what we had. We had friendship for the sake of friendship. It didn't matter तू कहाँ रहता है, वो कहाँ रहती है, उसने क्या कपड़ा पहना है, क्या रिटर्न गिफ्ट दिया है. मुझे आज भी याद है यार, हाका नूडल्स, वेफर्स और मोंजनीस का केक हमारी बर्थडेज का हाईलाइट होता था यार. एंड वी वर हैप्पी कि हमें रिटर्न गिफ्ट में एक पेंसिल का डब्बा मिला.
हाँ.
आई यूज्ड टू बी थ्रिल्ड कि 10 नई पेंसिल्स है, पूरी रात बैठ के शार्पन करती थी, राइट. I feel that joy in the smallest of things is missing, and that's why we are more depressed. Because there is just too much out there, too much of information, too much of things, too much of interaction. We need to dial back a little, and nani ka ghar, sleepovers, we need to have those back. I think these kids are missing out on that.
Simplicity.
Not even simplicity, just the pure joy of being. Unfiltered being. I feel that needs to come. I still don't know मेरी बेस्ट फ्रेंड कितना कमाती है. I literally still don't know. हम कितनी बार हंसते हैं और मैं उसको बोलती हूँ, यार तू इतना कमा रही है, मेरा रिटायरमेंट प्लान तो सेट है कि तू मेरे लिए भी एक ट्रस्ट फंड क्रिएट कर लेगी. आई स्टिल डोंट नो हाउ मच शी मेक्स. लाइक आई लिटरली डोंट नो. एंड अब मैं पार्टीज में जाती हूँ तो सबसे पहला क्वेश्चन होता है, वेयर डू यू लिव, व्हाट डू यू डू, व्हाट डज योर हस्बैंड डू. द सोबोज विल आस्क यू वेयर डू यू लिव, एंड कांदिवली भाई बॉम्बे का एक हिस्सा है. वी बिकम सो इग्नोरेंट. And then the other part is, oh, Kandivali, nice, huh? When you come to my part of town, give me a call, we'll meet up for coffee. Why? Why can't you meet me midway? I don't remember ever having these conversations when we were growing up. Friends were friends. फोन किया और दोस्त हाजिर है यार घर के नीचे, गाड़ी लेके, साइकिल लेके, रिक्शा लेके. I miss that. I really miss that. And I want these kids to have that friendship. That we're meeting after 25 years and it doesn't feel like it. I met your mother and I hugged her because it felt she's my friend's mother and it felt so good. That's what we're missing, and that's what these kids are missing.
Wow. Yeah man, जो होता है ना कभी कभार कॉफी शॉप में बैठ के जिस फैफ करना.
कॉफी शॉप भाई, पैसे थे हमारे पास कॉफी शॉप के.
बस बैठना 2-3 घंटा. मे बी इट कुड बी जस्ट वन.
एग्जैक्टली.
कॉफी जो 3 घंटे आप चलाते हो. बट ऐसा नहीं था कि पिक्चर्स ले रहे, कुछ नहीं, बस तफरी, बातें, बस.
एंड किसी को पता नहीं था कौन कहाँ रहता है, कहाँ से आ रहा है, किसके फादर क्या कर रहे हैं, कुछ नहीं. जरूरत ही नहीं थी. आई लाइक यू, यू आर माई फ्रेंड, एंड दैट्स इट. बिगनिंग एंड एंड ऑफ इट.
आई वांट टू गेट टू डॉलर बहू नाउ. आपका नेक्स्ट शो, कुनिका सदानंद, दीपक पराशर जी, रंजीत जो ऑब्वियसली कैमियो था उनका. हाउ वाज दैट?
बोलना चाहिए.
बोल दे, दोस्त से बात कर रही है.
बोल लेती हूँ. इट्स द ऑनेस्ट ट्रूथ. शायद फिर मौका ना मिले. डॉलर बहू काम करने का तो बहुत अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस था, बट डॉलर बहू में मैंने अपना वजन भी बहुत घटाया था, शेयर नर्वसनेस की वजह से. बिकॉज अजय जी, द डायरेक्टर अजय सिन्हा, बहुत गालियाँ देते थे और मैंने अपनी लाइफ में इतनी गालियाँ ज़िंदगी में कभी सुनी ही नहीं थी। सबसे पहले डॉलर बहू में जाके ही सुनी थी। बहुत गालियाँ बकते थे, बट वन ऑफ द फाइनेस्ट डायरेक्टर्स। एंड अगर उन्हें मुझे गाली देना होता था तो मुझे दे नहीं सकते थे, क्योंकि मैं तो 2 मिनट में रोने लग जाती थी। तो मेरे पीछे जो स्पॉट बॉय खड़ा है, कैमरामैन खड़ा है, असिस्टेंट खड़ा है, उसको देते थे और मैं समझ जाती थी ये मेरे लिए है।
और गंदी गंदी हिंदी गालियाँ।
हाँ, मतलब मेरी वोकैबुलरी हिंदी गालियों की बनी ही वहाँ से। बट उन्होंने मुझे एक बड़ी अच्छी लाइन बोली थी। एवरी टाइम मैं नर्वस होती थी, मुझे बोलते थे मत हो, आई नो व्हाट आई एम डूइंग। मैंने तुझे कास्ट किया है ना, तुझे हीरोइन बना के रहूँगा। और मुझे आज भी याद है, व्हेन आई साइन माई फर्स्ट शो एज अ लीड रोल, मैंने उनको फ़ोन करके बोला था आपने मुझे हीरोइन बना दिया। सो दैट वॉज वन। बट डॉलर बहू मुझे पता है किस लिए याद है? आई हैड वन ऑफ माई वर्स्ट एक्सपीरियंसेस फ्रॉम एन एक्टर इन डॉलर बहू, एंड दैट वॉज रंजीत, द सीनियर एक्टर। मैं न्यू कमर थी, लाइन बोलनी नहीं आती थी, और उनको देख के तो वो एकदम वो नर्वस हो गई थी, बिकॉज इट वॉज सच अ बिग स्टार सिटिंग इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू। बचपन से आपने उनको देखा है, तो मैं उनको देख के और नर्वस हो गई थी। एंड आई वॉज एक्साइटेड ऑल्सो कि मेरे 2 सीन हैं इनके साथ। एंड आई रिमेंबर उन्होंने बोला इसको ये टाइम वेस्ट मत करो मेरा, कहाँ कहाँ से आ जाते हैं, जाओ इसको बोलो लाइन लर्न करके आएगी। एंड आई वॉज हार्ट ब्रोकन बिकॉज आई सेड I thought he was such a well-known actor, such a senior actor, and कोई किसी से ऐसे कैसे बात कर सकता है? And I was so humiliated and demoralized that कभी बोलते हैं ना कि something bad happens for a good reason. It taught me that भगवान, अगर उस वक्त तो ये confidence नहीं था कि मैं एक superstar बनूंगी, but I remember that God, if I ever become a star, make me a humble and a good one. He taught me that. He taught me never to be that person. That was a lesson I learned, that you have to be nice, because it's so hard to stand in front of a camera. आप नए हो, आपको पता नहीं है, and you just wish somebody was patient and nice with you. You just
जब
wish
उन्होंने
that.
ये चीजें आपसे कही, आपका ब्रेकडाउन हुआ था? You were an
course.
emotional person.
Of course. आई एम टेलिंग यू नो, डॉलर बहू के वक्त मैंने इतना वजन कम कर दिया था बिकॉज मुझे एंग्जाइटी होती थी शूट पे जाने के लिए। एवरीबडी वॉज ग्रेट एक्टर्स, आई वॉज दी ओनली न्यू कमर। बहुत घबराहट होती थी, बहुत घबराहट होती थी। एंड आई यूज्ड टू गेट सो नर्वस कि वो मेरे चेहरे पे दिखता था। एंड देन अजय जी यूज्ड टू से, आई नो यू आर गुड, आई नो यू कैन डू दिस। एंड हिज एनकरेजमेंट वुड टेक मी दैट वन स्टेप अहेड, बिकॉज आप वैसे ही इतने डाउट में होते हो अपने बारे में, that it helps to have nice co-stars. It helps to have a nice unit. So, yeah, the unit was damn good.
कुनिका सदानंद भी थी उसमें।
But I don't know, I don't remember me having scenes with her as such. But again, she was a star and she has quite the presence. She can fill the room. Kunika Sadanand can fill the room just by being in the room. Even today.
मेरे पॉडकास्ट में आई थी, वी ब्रोक द इंटरनेट बिकॉज ऐसी ऐसी बातें उन्होंने बोली थी मुझसे।
आई एम श्योर।
एंड अब बिग बॉस में भी है वो। शी कैन सर्टनली नो हाउ टू फिल द रूम।
शी नोज हाउ टू फिल द रूम।
क्या कॉन्फिडेंस है ना बॉस।
एंड a vivacious personality. She's got a presence. You can like her, dislike her, hate her, whatever, but you cannot ignore that woman. She's there and you know she's there.
Did you like her? आपने उनको पसंद किया कि नहीं?
Yeah. For me, she was this gorgeous, fair, tall woman with this beautiful hair and fantastic smile. Hey, you're so young. You're in awe of every gorgeous woman who walks into your life, yeah. Like, wow.
फेयर से याद आया, क्योंकि आप ब्राउन स्किन्ड है, आपकी स्किन के लिए आपको शेमिंग हुई थी?
I remember I used to go for swimming. Like summers, every kid goes. And I tan very easy. And my brother used to give me Fair and Lovely. कि लगा ले नहीं तो शादी नहीं होगी. Typically. और मैं लगाती भी थी.
तो जब कॉलेज आती थी तुम फेयर एंड लवली लगाती थी तब?
नहीं, कॉलेज तक आई थिंक थोड़ी बुद्धि आ गई थी कि इससे होना कुछ नहीं है, जो है सो यही है. सो लेट्स नॉट वेस्ट मनी ऑन फेयर एंड लवली.
बट कभी सेट्स पे किसी ने बोला इसके बारे में?
एक्चुअली नो. मेकअप करने के बाद तो ठीक ठाक ही लगते थे सब.
अरे विदाउट मेकअप आल्सो यू आर सच अ स्टनर यार, क्या बोल रहे हो?
See, you're my friend, no? You have to say
नहीं,
that.
दिल से बट कभी कभार होता था कि जानबूझ के बोलते थे कि यार अच्छा गोरा कर दो टीना को, बिकॉज उस टाइम पे ये गोरा ब्राउन स्किन बहुत मायने रखता था. अब लोग ओपनली बात कर रहे हैं इसके बारे में. दोज डेज पीपल वुड नेवर टॉक, बट होता था ये बहुत.
होता था, but I think our pant sticks used to be a shade lighter by default. I don't think मैंने ये इतना सोचा कि उसलिए होता था, but हाँ. But fortunately, that's one thing I never came across was काली या गोरी. But हाँ, भारी आवाज और लड़कों जैसी आवाज और फटी हुई आवाज, ये मैंने बहुत सुना है.
किससे सुना?
बहुत लोगों से. But at the same time, I remember कहानी तेरी मेरी, पार्थो मित्र, or was it कहानी घर घर की? I remember Partho Mitra was directing it, and I walked in on the sets, and वो देख नहीं रहे थे. His back was somewhere else, and I walked in and I spoke, and he says, my heroine has come. He says, you should be confident of your voice. You have a different voice. So जहाँ मुझे बहुत लोग, I think ज़्यादा नंबर मिले who would say भारी आवाज़ है, आदमियों जैसी आवाज़ है, फटी हुई आवाज़ है, वहीं कुछ लोग मुझे मिले ये बोलने के लिए भी कि your USP is your voice. You have a different voice. You should be proud of it.
इनफैक्ट आपकी आवाज रानी मुखर्जी जैसी है मुझे लगती है. And I love Rani's voice.
Exactly. So, but I'm sure Rani went through the same thing that I
बहुत
went
she
through.
went through.
I'm sure. So, and जब आप, your younger self na doesn't take it very well. Really doesn't take it well. You have too many complexes about it. But, and then you get some nice people who tell you this, like you said to me, like my director said to me, and then you start believing in those also. And you feel, I don't sound like the other girls, but I sound like me. But that sound like me आते आते काफ़ी साल लग गए. And was not a good time when you're not confident. It's really not a good time. And then you really hope कि people are nice. आपको मेरी आवाज़ नहीं अच्छी लगती तो ठीक है ना, मत बात करो, मत सुनो, बोलो मत. I don't know why people have to say that to you. You know, you've put on a lot of weight. When I had put on a lot of weight. And my inner voice used to say, जानती हूँ, आईना है मेरे घर में, अपने आप को रोज़ देखती हूँ. And I'm having a hard time about it. I don't know why people do that to other people, and especially women. When we know कि a lot of your self-confidence, your self-respect, for most people, comes from the way you look, the way you sound, the way people perceive you. And फिर भी लोग ये बोलते हैं. आपको क्या मिला ये बोल के किसी को कि आपकी आवाज़ आदमियों जैसी है, या आप बहुत मोटे हो गए हो, क्यों हो गए हो, कैसे हो गए हो, क्या मिला आपको? How did it help you asking that question to somebody? But you made that person feel bad for the whole day. So I don't know why people do that. That's always baffled me. कुछ अच्छा नहीं बोल सकते, मत बोलो.
आपके बड़े शोज शुरू हो गए थे, है ना? कहानी तेरी मेरी है, लीड रोल ऑपोजिट मानव गोयल.
Yeah.
गेम चेंजर था.
It was a game changer in the funniest of ways. I'll tell you how. I was doing ad films that time, ज़्यादा करके. एक फ़ोन कॉल आता है, बालाजी में ऑडिशन है. बालाजी में ऑडिशन है मतलब आप लोगों को सुन रहे हो, आपने अपने को एक्टर्स को टेलीविज़न में जो आप एपिसोडिक्स कर रहे हो, छोटे मोटे रोल्स कर रहे हो, उनमें सुना है कि यार बालाजी में ऑडिशन नहीं मिलता है. एंड देन यू फील आपको सामने से फ़ोन कॉल आया है, मीन्स there's somebody up above who's really watching over you, right? तो ऑडिशन के लिए चली गई एंड विग पहनाया, और उस वक्त आपको तो बालाजी से ऑडिशन आया, कोई पूछेगा थोड़ी किस लिए, क्या रोल है, अरे ऑडिशन आ गया, चले जाते हैं।
और वो भी सामने से।
सामने से जो रोल होगा मैं बालाजी में कर लूंगी। गई, ऑडिशन दिया और डिडंट थिंक मच ऑफ इट ना, कि यार एक्सपीरियंस अच्छा था, बालाजी में ऑडिशन देखा, इतना बड़ा सेट था। एंड अगेन उस वक्त भी द डायरेक्टर वाज ऑडिशनिंग मी। बड़ा ऑडिशन दे के आ गई एंड केम बैक, लाइफ इज गोइंग ऑन। सडनली फोन आता है कि आपको रोल के लिए सिलेक्ट कर लिया है। डैम एक्साइटेड। कॉन्ट्रैक्ट पूछने की जरूरत ही नहीं, अरे बालाजी में रोल मिल गया यार, लोग मरते, बालाजी में रोल मिल गया। गई, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट साइन कर दिया, 2 दिन बाद शूट है। शूट के लिए तैयार हो रही हूँ, एवरीथिंग, कम ऑन द सेट्स। जिस दिन सेट पे आई शूटिंग के लिए, उस दिन पता चला मैं शो की हीरोइन हूँ।
और उससे पहले पता ही नहीं था।
उसके पहले पता ही नहीं
लैंड
था।
किया आप।
लैंड किया, उसके पहले तो यही लग रहा था कि वाह बालाजी में रोल मिल गया। आई डिडंट नो आई वाज द हीरोइन ऑफ दैट शो। दैट्स हाउ नाइव एंड डम आई वाज। मतलब मेरा डायरेक्टर से, ओए हीरोइन है तू। आई एम लाइक रियली? एंड सरोज खान के साथ तुम्हारा टाइटल सॉन्ग शूट होने वाला है, सरोज जी तुम्हें डांस करना सिखाएंगी। मतलब मुझसे इतनी इंफॉर्मेशन तो प्रोसेस ही नहीं हुई। आई कुडंट बिलीव दैट आई एम एक्चुअली द हीरोइन ऑफ दिस शो। ये मेरा शो है। दैट सिंक इन होने में टाइम लगा था मुझे। बट वाह, व्हाट अ ब्रेक, व्हाट अ ब्रेक।
मानव गोयल के साथ ट्यूनिंग कैसी थी?
He was fantastic. Fantastic. Already a well-established star, but one of the finest human beings. Fantastic co-star. Would help you navigate, would help you with the lines, very, very patient. So I think we just hit off so well. And then if you feel your co-star is a good friend, then work becomes fun. And it was a young unit, young director, young cameraman. We were all relatively new. So it was like an extended family. So Kahani Teri Meri was a lot of fun. Lot of fun. Great memory. Great, great memory.
अभी इस शो से आप हाउसहोल्ड नेम बनी।
Kahani Teri Meri brought me onto the foray of television, yes. But unfortunately, we launched at the same time the World Cup launched. So I think viewership में हमारी थोड़ी, it didn't run too well. But it brought me on the map for people to notice me as an actor.
ये बंदी है।
है. And that's when I got Kahani Ghar Ghar Ki. That's where I became a household name in India. It was Kahani Ghar Ghar Ki that literally put me on the map. Overnight, I would walk on the road and people would turn and recognize me. It's a feeling I can't express. क्योंकि उस वक्त ये ना इंस्टा होता था, ना यूट्यूब, ना ये फ़ोन पे ऐसे, नथिंग. इट वॉज प्योर, आपको कोई देखता है, वो आपका फ़ैन है और आपसे आके बात करता है. It's a phase of stardom that you can't express. It's a great feeling. It's a great feeling.
शो में साक्षी तन्वर, रूपाली गांगुरी, किरण कर्माकर, अनूप सोनी,
अली ईरानी, अली असगर.
या क्या लाइनअप था. साक्षी आपके साथ कैसी थी? सेट.
She's a nice person. She was not nice to me. I would like to believe कि उसकी अपनी एक जर्नी थी. But I wish she was kind to me. She wasn't. She wasn't. I really wish, and अब हम मिलते हैं तो हम बहुत अच्छी तरह मिलते हैं. But I just feel कि जिस stardom पे, जिस position पे वो थी, she was a huge, huge, huge star. She is a superstar. She's a fantastic actress, gorgeous looking woman, phenomenal actor, a super success story. I don't know, कभी बोलते हैं ना कि आपके सितारे नहीं मिलते, शायद हमारे नहीं मिले. I was very new. She was a superstar. I just wish she was kind to me. She gave me a hard time.
क्या किया उन्होंने जो अनकाइंड था?
I would not want to say that. I really don't want to say that. But I know she knows. I know she knows, and I think कहीं ना कहीं उन्हें भी बुरा लगा होगा उस बात का. But yeah, I just feel कि मुझे आज तक मुझे वो समझ में नहीं आया कि why it was like that.
आप उनके साथ शूट करती थी, आपने उनसे कभी पूछा नहीं?
कोई आपसे बात करे और आपको जवाब दे तो आप पूछोगे ना. The why was a hard one for me. My creative director was not nice to me. It was hard. It was hard. Till my creative director changed. And then Kahani was a show that I loved. The moment Sandeep Sikand came on the show, it was beautiful for me. He's one of the finest human beings I've ever met. Not only as a creative head, as somebody who's extremely talented, but foremost a fine, fine human being. Then that place became good for me to work. Till then, it was hard to work on those sets. It was really hard to work on those sets.
कहानी घर घर की में आपने कितने दिन शूट किया था महीने में?
Oh, 20 days a month on an average. कभी ज़्यादा कम नहीं.
तो 20-25 डेज आप आती थी जहाँ पे लीड एक्ट्रेस आपके साथ अनकाइंड हुआ करती थी, क्रिएटिव डायरेक्टर आपके साथ ठीक नहीं थे. कभी ये नहीं लगा कि मैं शो छोड़ के चले जाऊं? इट्स नॉट वर्थ इट?
Yeah. Lot of times. I used to go home crying. I used to not like it. But आपके पास contract है. So you're bound by contract. Where do you have a choice? You have to go for work. And I'm not saying every day was a bad day. No, every day was not a bad day. But it was a hard day most of the times. And when you know that somebody doesn't like you, it's very difficult. And she's the star of the show.
मम्मी पापा फैमिली को मालूम था यू आर गोइंग थ्रू ऑल दिस?
Of course.
फैमिली, क्योंकि आपके पेरेंट्स प्रोटेक्टिव थे आपके बारे में एंड जस्टिफाइबली शो, उन्होंने ये नहीं बोला कि बेटी अब छोड़ दे, बिकॉज आप वो फैमिली से नहीं आए थे जहाँ पे पैसे की जरूरत थी.
Correct. So many times.
फिर then why did you continue?
Because my brother read the contract and he says you have to suck it up for a year. Do it. 1 साल के लिए कर लो, फिर देखो कैसा लगता है.
कॉन्ट्रैक्ट स्ट्रांग था?
Contract is a contract. No, it's not about the strong or not. You're bound by a contract and you live by it. And let's not forget, it also gave me fame. It also gave me freedom. It gave me financial freedom. Who doesn't like that? Who doesn't like that? In your early 20s, the world knows you. It's a great place to be. But it was also very hard because आप में भी उतनी maturity नहीं होती ना. She was young, I was younger. So yeah.
जब संदीप सिकंद आए थे शो में, क्या उन्होंने आपके और साक्षी के बीच में जो चल रहा था वो सॉल्व करने की कोशिश की?
I think by then things had streamlined already because I was also working a lot. I had also made a place for myself. I think then we had come to terms with it. And then we were okay. We were never not cordial. We were never not cordial. And उसके बाद ठीक हो गया था. I won't say that the entire phase of my kahani was like that. No, that would be unfair and untrue. But the beginning year and a half was terrible. I don't think anybody deserves to go through that. And I don't think anybody in power should do that to anybody.
Did you go through mental depression? 18 महीने 25 दिन सेट पे with all this going on?
See, I would say I lucked out there because मैं अपने घर जाती थी. करेक्ट. अगर यही मैं अपने दूसरे को स्टार्स के जैसे होती, जहाँ यू आर लिविंग अवे फ्रॉम फैमिली, you're working hard, all of that, then it would be tougher. I used to still go back home to my siblings, my parents. I had a very good ecosystem. I Bombay से ही हूँ, so lot of friends. So, and that's why it's important to have a nice ecosystem. बोलते हैं ना आजकल के बच्चों के कि आपके क्लोज फ्रेंड्स होना बहुत ज़रूरी है ताकि आप बात कर सको. तो इट्स अ लेवल्ड प्लेन. यू टॉक इट आउट, यू फॉरगेट, यू मूव ऑन. एंड दैट्स व्हाई इट वाज इजी फॉर मी टू मूव ऑन बिकॉज आई हैड गुड पीपल अराउंड मी ऑल्सो.
तो नाउ मैं कह सकता हूँ बोनाफाइड बालाजी गर्ल.
Of course, people would talk about Balaji and Ekta and oh, she's a tough taskmaster and अच्छा नहीं है, ऐसा नहीं है. बहुत एक्टर्स भी बोलते थे, but I would always say one thing. She didn't force you to work. Yes, we had crazy hours. We all had fights on the sets. We would all crib, we would all cry. We had crazy hours, but she was the one who invested in us when nobody did. We learned how to walk, talk, act on the Balaji sets. I still remember at the age of 24, I could buy my first apartment in Bombay. Was thanks to Balaji. And I remember telling Ekta, I said, thanks to you, I have my first apartment. That feeling of independence and that confidence came from there. And I was always somebody who asked me, Balaji में कैसा है, हमने तो सुना है ऐसा है वैसा. And I would always say, if you're willing to work hard, go. उसका पैसा फलता है. You know how you say, na, somebody's got that thing. Balaji's money will always go a long way. I believed in it. I really believed in it. And any actor who came to me and asked me that, I would always tell them, be prepared to work round the clock, but be prepared that you'll become a household name. And uska paisa comes on time, comes with a lot of hard work, and वो फलता है.
बैशिंग मिली है एकता कपूर से?
किसको नहीं मिली? But she is very quick. See, she'll tell you now. ये नहीं किया, blah 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 blah. The moment you put your point across, she's equally okay to listen to you and say, okay, that's Ekta for you. At least that's been my experience. That she's not one-sided. If she's heard what her creative head or her executive producer has said कि set छोड़ के चली गई या ये हो गया या झगड़ा किया या ये हो गया, and she'll tell you I need you there or I need you whatever. But at the same time, if you put your point across, she's a producer who would hear that and abide by that too. So it's not one-sided with her. It's really not one-sided. And at the same time, that woman is a brain. कभी आपने अगर उसे नरेशन देखते हुए सुन लिया ना, you'd be ashamed to call yourself an actor. She is that expressive. She's got so much voice modulation. She's got so much clarity into the scene that she wants from you that there is no room for confusion after she gives you a narration for you to go on the sets and perform exactly what she wants. She's that good. And she knows exactly उसके आधे घंटे पहले के शो में क्या हो रहा है और उसके बाद के आधे घंटे के शो के बाद में किस शो में क्या हो रहा है. She would know her pulse and how. ऐसी she's not what she is, yeah. You've got to be completely different to be able to achieve at a young age what she achieved.
Of course, मैं हमेशा मानता हूँ जो लोग
नहीं तो हम सब नहीं कर लेते.
अचीवर्स होते हैं वो क्वर्की होते हैं.
Absolutely.
उनका काम उनका जुनून होता है.
Absolutely.
And when you look back in life, they achieve because वो जो मकसद से निकलते वो करके रहते हैं.
She had it. She has it. It's not easy to survive in this world for that long, right? And I believe she was 18, 19 when she started taking a little money from her father. And see where she's reached. And it was a man's world when she started. It was a man's world when she started. And she's changed what television is. You've got to give it to her, yeah? It can't be all roses to reach there. There has to be an X factor about you.
3 शोज किया आपने बालाजी के साथ,
Yeah.
कसौटी जिंदगी की भी, है ना?
Yeah.
करण सिंह ग्रोवर, आप एक दूसरे के ऑपोजिट पेड थे.
Yeah. Yeah.
वो माहौल बताओ ना.
Damn good. Kasauti was fun. Fun.
Much better than कहानी घर घर की.
No, I would say Kahani was equally great because my co-actors were fantastic. I won't take that credit away from Kahani. Kahani will always be Kahani for me because it made me. And my co-actors were great. The others were fantastic. But Kasauti was a young group with the transition. There was Karan Singh Grover, there was Karanveer Bohra, there was Jennifer Winget. I mean, Kasauti made superstars. Like, you look at all these people where they are, man. We were all starting out and it was great. And Shweta was this gorgeous, drop-dead gorgeous
तिवारी ना?
Tiwari, even today, she's just as beautiful. And again, a fantastic co-star. And then Ronit Roy, whose crush he wasn't. And then you get to work with him, with this heavy baritone, this good-looking man. And he was like this superstar. Comes in one day and wearing a lovely, gorgeous shawl. And just, I remember telling him, Ronit, I love the shawl you're wearing. And he was really that guy that, you'd have a crush on. Please take it. He was this classy man with those 2 words and he would just say, take it. And you'd be like, ooh, we didn't know anybody who would, a good-looking man who would just say, yeah, take it. That was Ronit for you. Shazan was this heartthrob everybody was after. I mean, like, Kasauti had extremely good-looking people. I mean, Jennifer Winget, just look at her. And she was just as pretty even then. She was just as pretty. Gorgeous hair, skin, great body, phenomenal smile, extremely good actor. And beauty with Kasauti was nobody was complexed about each other. And Karanveer Bohra is one of the finest co-stars to have. He is a darling of a human being. Crazy, but a darling of a human being. He's got so much energy that you can't compete with him. I remember मैं stickler, Virgo, सुबह से लेके रात तक का खाना मैं लेके जाती थी. He would eat half of my stuff. And unapologetically so. Just as a friend should be. He'd call me Madu. He still calls me Madu. My husband calls him Dhoklu. Why, I don't know. But yeah, he calls me Madu. So we were paired together. And when you're such good friends and you have such a good time, you don't act. It just flows naturally. It just flows naturally. We were all so good with each other. It just flew. Kasauti was easy. Kasauti was easy.
In fact, इसी सेट्स पे क्या करण सिंह ग्रोवर और जेनिफर का मोहब्बत शुरू हुआ था? Was it on this set?
I don't think so. Not that I know of. Not that I know of.
आपके सामने केमिस्ट्री वहां स्पार्क्स नहीं दिखे?
जब आप डे नाइट शूट कर रहे होते हो ना, you don't have time to see sparks or the bandwidth to see sparks. That time I was doing Kasauti, I was doing Kahani and I was doing Khichdi. I used to be working round the clock.
बहुत टफ था वो आपके लिए.
Very tough. Very tough. But very rewarding. It's such a high, Siddharth. It's such a high to be wanted. It's such a high to be able to work. It's such a high to know that from 8:30 to 10 o'clock every night you're on television. That's huge. I was very fortunate to get that opportunity. And I never took that lightly. Never. I was always grateful for it.
पर 3 शो करना मेंटली फिजिकली बहुत स्ट्रेनियस रहा होगा.
Oh, yeah. It got out the worst in me at times. चीखना, चिल्लाना सेट्स पे, रोना, धोना, ओवर टाइम करा रहे हैं तो कभी कभी नॉट प्राउड ऑफ इट बट आई वॉकड आउट ऑल्सो ऑफ द सेट्स कि नहीं होता है, मेरा टाइम ख़त्म हो गया है, बिकॉज जेनरली नहीं हो रहा था. थक गई थी. So there are times when that tiredness and also that fame when you're younger, sometimes it gets to your head. Not in that sense, but कभी आपको लगता है कि you're right and you can do it and you don't realize कि producer को इससे कितना नुकसान हो रहा है, everything.
कौन से सेट से आपने वॉकआउट किया था?
I think Kasauti. I think Kasauti. Not proud of it, but where it just worked so much and it was hard. It was really hard sometimes and got the worst out of me. I would be screaming, shouting, bad behavior and I would come back home and मुझे लगता था कि ये मैं नहीं हूँ. मैं ये ऐसा क्यों कर रही हूँ? Like really why? And that's when I decided that I need to do something about it and I learned to meditate. I learned to meditate at the age of 22. The art of living. That's where the Sudarshan Kriya happened for me. And then slowly I could see changes in me. I would know कि अभी मैं फटने वाली हूँ, अभी मैं कुछ बोलने वाली हूँ. Because I always believe कि आप बोल देते हो and those words cannot be taken back. And sometimes you don't even mean it, but you just say it. And you've hurt the other person and now it's too late. Sometimes an apology doesn't cut it.
तो परसेप्शन इंडस्ट्री में क्या होने लगा कि यार टीना तो चिल्ला रही है, ये हो रहा है, वो परसेप्शन आने लगा?
See, a lot of it was also created by me. I was very young. I don't know if it's true or not, but I believe कि अगर आप अपने आप को एक वो वैसा strict वो perception रखो, then people don't walk over you. And I did that on purpose also at times. I created that barrier for myself. And I am a very righteous person. अगर मैंने आपको इतना समय दिया है, तो फिर मैं उतना समय काम करके ही जाऊंगी. That I will not back off. But अगर मेरा कहीं और भी commitment में, I don't have a choice, but I have to leave. So that way I'm very righteous. So that perception was true. और वो perception मुझे पता है किसने बताया था. I remember when I got casted for Kahani, after Kahani Teri Meri. So started shooting and everybody would be like, अच्छा आ गई है, and you know, I was very like, मुझे ये चाहिए, and this is part of my contract and I would just stick to that. Not ask more than that and not take less than that. And थोड़ी अक्ल आ जाती है ना, आप थोड़े बड़े हो जाते हो थोड़ा काम करके. So I remember, and my unit was damn good. My people were really nice. So I remember my executive producer, Raka is his name, one of the Gau Admi bolte na, such a polite, you'll never hear him talk badly, you'll never hear him raise his voice. He's such a nice human being. कुछ दिन शूट के बाद मेरे को आके बोलता है, यार टीना, मैं तो एकदम घबरा गया था कि तेरे को कास्ट कर लिया. बोले अभी सर दुखेगा, अब ये यहाँ टैंट्रम्स थ्रो करेगी, वहाँ टैंट्रम्स थ्रो करेगी, इसको भी मैनेज करूँगा. लेकिन तू तो ठीक है यार, तू जो बोल देती है कर देती है. I started laughing. I said, हाँ, because you tell me to come on this time and you make me start working on this time. If you don't make me wait, I'm okay. Saying, हाँ यार, तू ठीक है. So that's when I realized that, oh, I have that image in front of people. Then I had the most darling of an executive producer. Absolutely useless, naughty he was. He's become a big time producer now. Suraj Singh. Damn good guy. मतलब forever his timings used to be wrong. वो आपको कॉल टाइम देगा और things would go wrong on the sets. And फिर जैसे ही मेरे जाने का टाइम होता था, उसको मालूम है कि अब ये चीखेगी चिल्लाएगी क्योंकि अभी इसको निकलना है. He would hide. वो आपको सेट पे दिखेगा ही नहीं क्योंकि आपको निकलना है. And you keep shouting और वो छुप गया है. I remember once catching him by the collar and removing him out because he was hiding behind a car because he didn't want to see me. Because he knew delay होगा और काम करना है. एंड हंस हंस के काम कर, यू नो, इट्स एक्चुअली एक आर्ट होती है, यू नो, काम करवाने की भी, जो ये कुछ एग्जीक्यूटिव प्रोड्यूसर्स में, क्रिएटिव हेड्स में थी। यू नो, आपको बहला फुसला के प्यार से बात करा के वो आपसे काम करवा लेते थे. लाइक इवन इफ देयर इज अ डिले, दे वुड टेल यू, अच्छा कल लेट आ जा. You know, like they would adjust it. It was not like you have to do it. The moment that you have to do it comes, now even your ego comes in way. These people knew how to manage their actors well. तो आप गुस्सा चीख चिल्ला के भी, मर के भी, you would work for him. And like that I had good people. Largely I had very, very, very good people. I would say I was one of the fortunate actors who had very good technicians, very good creative teams, executive producer teams, good actors. Largely I was blessed. I was really blessed.
ये तो वो चीज़ें हैं जहाँ पे लोग आपके साथ अच्छे थे, बट व्हाट आर दोज अनकाइंड थिंग्स जो आपके साथ हुई, जो आप कहते हो कि किसी और के साथ नहीं होना चाहिए था?
Lot of things that happened in Kahani. Dollar Bahu. There are times where people have bad-mouthed you without even knowing you, और आपके हाथ से वो रोल निकल जाता है.
क्या बोला आपके बारे में, और वो कौन सा प्रोजेक्ट था जो आपके हाथ से गया?
I don't remember the project now, but I do remember कि एक प्रोड्यूसर को मैं बाद में मिली थी, and जब हमारी बात हुई तो he said, but you're not like what I heard you were. क्योंकि the actor, या तो I was a competition और मुझे नहीं चाहते थे कि मैं उस शो की पार्ट हूँ या कुछ. So there are people who do that. They badmouth you, they make sure you don't get work.
और ये को-एक्टर्स करते थे?
Yeah, को-एक्टर्स करते थे. कुछ चीज़ें तो कुछ बातें तो ऐसी भी हुई हैं that you don't want to even talk about it, because I feel it's so derogatory कि एक ह्यूमन बीइंग किसी और के लिए ऐसी बातें भी कर
क्या
सकता
था
है.
टीना वो?
I don't want to. I really don't want to, because I just feel that it just puts that bad energy back out, and I don't want to talk about it because मुझे लगता है I'm better than them.
कैरेक्टर असैसिनेशन हो रहा था?
Totally. 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 And why? Why? Are you not confident of your own work? Are you that low and small a human being that you have to do that to another human being? Why would you do that? God forbid somebody does that to your child growing up. How would you feel? Terrible, terrible things. And दूसरे co-actors इस सच्चाई को जानते हैं but कुछ नहीं बोल सकते, because when somebody high up in a position is talking bad about you, उनको भी काम चाहिए, तो बेचारे कुछ नहीं बोल सकते. Everybody knows the truth, but nobody is willing to fight for you.
पर ऐसे लोगों को आप कन्फ्रंट नहीं करती हैं?
22 साल 23 साल की उम्र में आप किसी को कन्फ्रंट कर सकते थे जो एक पोजीशन पे हैं? आज I wouldn't take it even for a minute. But 23-24 साल की उम्र में आप में ना ही वो अक्ल होती है और ना ही वो हिम्मत होती है वो करने की. एंड दैट्स वेयर पीपल इन पोजिशन आपका फायदा उठाते हैं ना, क्योंकि वो जानते हैं कि यू विल नॉट बी एबल टू फाइट बैक. नहीं तो ऐसे लोग तो दे आर कावर्ड्स हु डू दिस. हिम्मत होती तो सामने बात करते ना, आपके पीठ पीछे बात थोड़ी करते. Because they know you don't have the strength right now to fight back, they're able to talk about you. Because a man with strength or woman with strength will talk to you face to face.
और ये कौन थे? मेन थे, मेन को-एक्टर्स या लेडी को-एक्टर्स?
Female creative head, female actors. I sometimes feel we women only don't understand women.
Yeah.
I genuinely feel that, and I try very hard. I want to be a champion to all women out there. I want to be that woman who says, तू भाग रही है तो तेरी लाइन के रेसिंग के लिए लाइन में मैं खड़ी रहूंगी to cheer you up. If you're having a hard day, I should be on your speed dial. If you've reached a success, let me throw a party for you. I want to be that woman for every woman that I know. I really want to be that woman because I feel we need to stand for each other. And I'm proud to say that today I have those kind of women in my life. I have really, really worked hard to create that ecosystem where I have very strong, very, very strong women in my life who know how to cheer you on and take pride in each other's success and stand for each other's failures and not get complexed by it. Because we all know कि हम सब अपनी अपनी जगह पे अच्छे हैं and we'll all do well in our respective fields. There is no need to feel lesser or more than one another, and there's no need to compete with each other. There really is no need. We each have our qualities, and let's all, actually all of us should cheer each other up. And I feel I want to be that woman.
क्योंकि आपने ये सब देखा नहीं था अपने टाइम में when
मैंने
you
नहीं
were working.
देखा. I'm not saying everybody was bad. Again, I would say largely I met good people, but the bad was very bad and was very hard. And I don't think anybody deserves that. But उस बुरे वक्त में भी मेरे पास बहुत अच्छे दोस्त भी आए, like Sandeep Sikand. He was a breath of fresh air for me. He was really अगर वो मुझे नहीं मिलता तो शायद I would have broken down. He was one of the nicest things that happened to me. And he's one of my closest friends. We don't talk regularly, we don't meet regularly, but I know he's my well-wisher and I'm his. And that's a lot.
जब आप आर्ट ऑफ लिविंग कोर्स करने लगी वहीं पे आप अपने वुड बी हस्बैंड विक्रम हाजरा से मिली थी?
Oh no.
नहीं?
Oh no. Not at all. I had already done the course thanks to Karanveer Bohra. He was already following Guruji and he was doing the Sudarshan Kriya and he introduced me to the course. For that, I'll always be grateful to him. And my husband, Vikram, was his friend before he knew me. And I met Vikram through Karan. And we just met once, that's it. Uske baad we chatted. Then I introduced him for one of his shows. That's when we met the second time. And his story, because he's this overconfident human being that I have in my life, his story is you saw me and you fell in love with me that very minute, which is not true. But the other part of the story is, which he says, when I saw you, I knew you'll be an important part of my life for the rest of my life. And that's it. We never went out. We were never seeing each other. उस वक्त व्हाट्सएप वगैरह कुछ नहीं होता था, बस मैसेज होता था और मैसेज के भी बहुत पैसे लगते थे, तो किसी के पास उतने पैसे हुआ नहीं करते थे ये सब करने के. I mean, I was doing well, but he was an ashramite when I married him. He was living in the ashram for 18 years, doing seva. And we became friends. हम मैसेज में एक दूसरे से बात करते थे. And that's just about it once in a while because he was constantly teaching the Art of Living courses, traveling all the time. मैं टोटलिटी में विक्रम को सिर्फ 3 बार मिली थी शादी से पहले और तीसरी बार मैं उनको मिली थी अपनी शादी के दिन सुबह.
2 बार मिली?
Yes, and we were never seeing each other. He was in fact looking for a boy for me and he was supposed to introduce me to this person who was in America and said, why don't you chat with him? And I was terrible with emails. I'm terrible with emails even now. मतलब मेरी पोर्टफोलियो की फोटोग्राफी मेरी बेस्ट फ्रेंड भेजती थी. मैं उसको फ़ोन करके बोलती थी कि भाई इस प्रोडक्शन हाउस में ये फ़ोटोग्राफ्स भेज दे. सो शी यूज्ड टू डू इट. तो ऐसे मेरे से ये सब नहीं होगा. वो जब बॉम्बे आए मुझे मिलवा देना उस लड़के से. सो 3 महीने बाद वो लड़का आने वाला था एंड आई वाज सपोज टू मीट हिम. आई रिमेंबर मैं तब तक क्रिया करती थी एंड आई न्यू ही इज़ एन आर्ट ऑफ लिविंग टीचर एंड ही इज़ पॉपुलर बट आई डिडंट नो हाउ बिकॉज आई वाज नॉट इन्वॉल्व्ड with the foundation in any way. I used to just do my kriya. So I remember कि मैं नवरात्रि की पूजा बहुत अच्छी होती है आश्रम में and I had heard of it. तो मुझे शूट से वो थोड़ी ब्रेक मिली थी तो ऐसे चलो इस बार जाके आश्रम में नवरात्रि की पूजा अटेंड करते हैं. And Vikram happened to be there and that's the first time I saw him in that South Indian veshti and a bandi and people touching his feet. Because uske pehle I had seen him in a jeans and t-shirt once. So I said, this doesn't seem right. Sir, I don't want to associate with this person. This is so awkward कि इतने सारे लोग उनके पैर छू रहे हैं and all that. And he had never seen many of my work, so even he didn't know how popular I was. So I remember once this thing he had asked me. He says, you're an art of living and you don't know who I am. And I said, you will live in India and you don't know who I am. You know?
Tit for tat.
Tit for tat. I mean, which was true at that time. I'm not trying to be cocky, but that was the truth that time. So we laughed about it. And that's it. We attended the puja. I met him bas us waqt, and that's it. I was attending the puja. We would chat and Guruji used to be in silence that time. Maun rakhte the wo, Navratro ke waqt. Came out of Maun and he told Vikram ki it's time for you to get married. Vikram didn't even know if he is going to get married or not. Koi hai? He says, nahi Guruji, but there is this girl whom I've been chatting with. Like we used to message as friends once in a while. I didn't even know what was his education background or what he did in life because आप दोस्तों को उस टाइम पे आज की तरह नहीं होता कि आप बैकग्राउंड पूछ लेते हो, जरूरत ही नहीं होती थी, दोस्त है, खत्म. So he said that this is girl I've been chatting with, she seems smart. कभी वैसा मैंने उसके बारे में सोचा नहीं है, but अगर आप बोलते हो शादी करना है तो maybe I'll ask her and then we'll see if she feels the same and we'll go out and then we'll see. नहीं उसको ऊपर बुलाओ. Said okay, and that was the first time in 5 years because I met Guruji that time दर्शन लाइन में. इतना आसान थोड़ी होता है उनसे मिलना. That was the first time I met him like this, one on one, because he told Vikram, call her. He said she's here in the ashram right now. So he said, call her up. So I said okay. Went to see him. He looked at me. He looked at Vikram and he says, yeah, you'll get married to her 6 months from now. So I thought I heard him wrong because I never looked at Vikram that way and nor did he, and we never even had this conversation. So Vikram was like, but Guruji, I have not spoken to her about this. He says, no. 6 months from now, you will be married. And he removed a garland from his neck. He made me wear one. He made Vikram wear one and he says, yeah, you'll be married. I was so shell-shocked that I didn't know what to say to him. Because he was Guruji, yes, a learned master. But I didn't know anything more than that about him. The Sudarshan Kriya for me was like Ramband. I had to do my Kriya every day. That was a given. But other than that, there was nothing that I knew of. And for him, Guruji was beginning and end of his life. Even today, if Guruji says, jump from the 30th floor, Vikram will just jump. There is no two ways about his devotion to him. That's how it is for him. So Vikram was like, okay, if Guruji said, I'll marry her. I come out of Ganga Kutir, Guruji's room, and I just look at him and says, what just happened in there? He says, I'm sorry. And then he just told me his conversation with Guruji, and I said, I don't even know you, and I don't even look at you that way. He says, yeah, but you know what, we'll still get married since he has said that. That line only irritated me. I'm like, hello. And then he tells me, I think you should tell your parents, because they'll soon get to know. I said, look, nobody in my distant family is also in art of living, because I thought now he's thinking too much of himself. He says, no, but people really know me. I promise you, your parents will know. And sure enough, within 6 hours, the news had reached my parents that I was engaged to so and so from Art of Living.
वो garland exchange एक engagement type
It was like an engagement according to them. I mean, I didn't know. But according to them, it was an engagement. According to Vikram also. And I still remember I preponed my flight to go back to Bombay. And I asked Vikram, I said, look, anyways, my parents are looking for an arranged marriage for me. I had had one bad breakup, so I realized I'm no good judge of character. So arranged marriage में मैं किसको इतना कितना जानूंगी? Here, so at least I'm chatting with him as a friend, right? I know him as a friend. So let's consider this. That was my logic while I was going ahead with this. To Vikram, it was very clear he is going to marry me because his guru has said so. So I asked him, what is it that you do? What is your education background? I was actually writing it down for the first time in my life. How many siblings? What do your parents do? How much money do you make? I knew nothing. I don't think I even asked him even that time how much money he made. I mean, that was not the conversation I would have ever had. So I wrote all this. I flew down and I told my brother. And my brother's first line was, so this so-called guru is telling you to marry this guy, you're going to marry him. I said, no. This Guruji is like a father to him. He's a very, very learned man. I follow his kriya and he's really good. I am just telling you, meet this guy. You meet him. If you like him, we'll take it further. But if you say no, I won't marry. So my brother said, if I say no, you won't marry him. I said, yeah. So he agreed to meet him. And that's how how we got married is another long process. I mean, we'll need 2 episodes for that. But yeah, that was the beginning of our marriage. So it's an out and out arranged marriage.
I'm going to ask you this question. Do you feel, or उस वक्त आपने feel किया कि एक forced engagement था?
No. Strangely, no. I just felt, the Virgo logic took over. That if he's like a son to Gurudev and he's a learned master, he can definitely see what I can't see. If he's seeing marriage for us, it has to be a happy marriage, otherwise why would he see it? And how much will I know the next guy in an arranged marriage scenario?
क्या ये प्रेशर वाला सिचुएशन था क्योंकि गुरुजी ने माले आप दोनों पे डाले विदाउट आस्किंग यू फॉर इट और ये बातें हर जगह फैलने लगी, क्या वो प्रेशर डाला आप पे?
No, actually, first it was a shock. Then it was this realization that there's logic that plays in. And then it was actually a sense of relief, honestly. Because knowing that somebody knowingly is telling you what to do, as opposed to seeing people in arranged marriage, and typically in Marwadi scenario, half the people I met were not willing to marry an actress. Actress hai bhai. Ghar pe nahi leke ja sakte actress ko. That typical Marwadi scenario where an independent woman was looked down upon. Here I met this guy who was taking pride in my achievements. For me, that was a refreshing change. Highly educated, very independent, took pride in who I was. I was like, wow, I should think about this. And anyways, there was no pressure. I could always say no, right? So there was no pressure, but it was a sense of relief that here I'm meeting somebody very, very learned, very educated, very liberal. I should seriously think about this. क्योंकि अरेंज मैरिज में भी तो ऐसे ही होता, इससे ज़्यादा थोड़ी जानती मैं उस आदमी को.
मैंने सुना आपके पेरेंट्स इसके खिलाफ थे.
Yeah, I mean, he was an ashramite. If I had a daughter, I would also. He didn't have a job. He was a volunteer. He was a teacher. He lived in an ashram. He owned 5 dhotis. That's all he owned. He had nothing to his name. So, as parents, of course, they were worried. And rightly so, right? I mean, today, if I was a parent, I would also tell my daughter no. So, my mother didn't even want to meet Vikram. She was so scared, she didn't want to even meet him. And my brother is a very level-headed, balanced opinion person. He was like, okay, if you're telling me no, that if I say no, if I don't see him fit, you will not marry, I will meet him. And when he met him, he said he's extremely educated, he's capable to provide for you. There is no reason for me to say no. That's my brother for you. He was, Bhaiya Bhabhi were very clear. And my sister was the funniest. Don't marry this guy. He's an ashramite. He's super boring. Right now, you don't drink and smoke and don't party. Eventually, you will do. You'll get bored with this guy. Let's just pay the bill and leave. She said this while Vikram was sitting and meeting them. And Vikram is actually telling me, please tell your sister I can hear her. I mean, it was that funny. She's saying, just pay the bill and let's leave. My sister also couldn't believe it. That I would want to marry somebody like that.
क्या आप दोनों के बीच में डाउट भी आया बीच में एक दूसरे पर विक्रम और आप?
Oh, we got married, and on the 5th day, I told him this is not working out. And I told him I want to go back.
क्यों ऐसे बोला आपने?
Because in his head, all he had to do was get married. And then there was no work required. He was living his life, traveling, teaching. I had gone back to shoot. And I was like, I don't know him. I really didn't know him. I didn't know his family. I knew nothing. So at 4 o'clock in the morning, I told Vikram, maybe not 7th, maybe 10th, 11th day, I told Vikram, I don't think this will work out. I want to go back. So he said, and that's Vikram for you. Okay. He's a yes man. At least when it comes to me, I've never heard this man say no.
आज तक?
Aaj tak. We've been married 18 years. He's never raised his voice. अगर झगड़ा भी होता है तो it's me only screaming. He'll just be listening and he'll be this logical, centered soul who'll hear it and he'll let me just thaw and then he'll talk. So that's Vikram. I mean, he just doesn't lose his cool. He literally practices what he teaches. He will not lose his cool. So when I told him this, all he said is, रात के 4 बजे हैं, सो जाओ अभी, सुबह उठ के नाश्ता करके मैं छोड़ के आता हूँ ना. He actually told me that. I said, okay. I went back to sleep. In the morning, we were having breakfast. And he says, listen now, there's something we are not seeing. We're missing something here. If Guruji saw us together and Guruji said we should be married, he's seeing something that we have not seen. Do you want to give it a shot? Let's give it a try. If in 3 months you still feel this is not working out, I promise you I'll still be your best friend. I'll still root for you. I'll still find you a good boy. And I will take the blame on me. Your parents will never find out that you didn't want to stay with me. Those were Vikram's lines to me. And that's the beginning of our friendship. The true friendship where we started talking every day of how our life was, what we were doing, what we liked about each other, what we disliked, how life was. And it's been 18 years to date, we continue to do that. And I can hands down say, thank God for that Virgo logic to take over. It's the best decision I've made of my life. I would not change a thing about this, about my marriage. It's the best thing I did for myself. He is the reason I'm so centered now. I'm so confident in my own skin now. I mean, a large part, I would say, is him. A large part. When you just know that you have somebody to go back home to who's never going to judge you, who's going to be there for you unconditionally, you have the kind of strength that you can face anything in this world.
डेलुलू सोलुलू, बच्चे की जान लोगे क्या? हाई ऑन चाय, चाय प्रेमी विचित्र प्राणी, बुलाती है मगर जाने का नहीं. Yes, Angar's latest collection of t-shirts, hoodies, jumpsuits are out. Trendy, cool, new designs with slogans that you and I say in our daily lives at affordable prices. Also, if you're an Angar customer, if you have the Angar merchandise with you, click pics with them and post it on your Instagram and tag me at @Sid_Kannan and I would love to repost them. Angar pehno or Angar machao. आप मां भी बनना चाहती थी.
I never saw a reason to marry if it was not to be a mother. Forget maa banna chahti thi. I don't see a reason why anybody should get married with that whole paraphernalia if it is not to be a mother. That's my opinion, purely mine. So yes, I married to be a mother and I thought everybody wanted to be a father. Vikram and I never had those conversations. When the marriage scenario happened, Vikram said, why? There's so much to do in this world. There are so many children in this world. There's so much seva to do. Why you want a child? He never wanted children. And I never understood why somebody didn't want a child. So I never understood that. But I said, I want a child. And then Vikram being Vikram, he said, in that case, if you want a child and you're going to, if it's going to be a deal breaker, then I want a child. And I'll be a stay-home dad. You go back to work and I'll homeschool our child. That was Vikram's stand on it. And I said, fine. We'll be that couple that's completely radically different and we're okay. That's how at the peak of my career, uh, I quit. I quit because Vikram was traveling all the time. I was working all the time. We hardly spent time together. And I realized I was already 28 by then. And I said, I want to have a child now. My biological clock was ticking. And I said, if not now, then when? So at the peak of my career, I quit to start a family. And that's when I fell very, very ill. I had a non-malignant tumor in my spine. I had fourth stage tuberculosis, really bad, very badly infected spine. My treatment went on for 3.5 years. Couldn't sit, couldn't stand, and then one thing after the other. I was so ill for a good 7 years that there was no ways I could think of a child. And then Vikram and I are 9 years apart. So it was too late for that. It's too old. Then we thought we'd adopt a child. But with our cumulative age, the child we would get would be very old. We would not get a young infant. That's tough. That's tough. To have an 8, 9 year old child in your life, we really thought about it. It's not easy. It's not easy. I was always keen to have one child of my own, to adopt one child. And that was not written for me. I remember 5 years of major depression. I used to go for a bath and I would just shut the door and I would bawl. You know the why me everybody goes through. मैंने क्या गलत किया था? I can't have a child. And these are the times, no matter how intelligent you are, आप किसी की मदद नहीं लेते हो. You just turn yourself in and you say, you just don't talk about it. I remember मुझे कोई भी बुला, and I had put on 36 kilos post my illness of 7 years of non-stop illness. 36 years, I didn't look the same, Tina. I would go for programs, I would go out, and I remember मैंने याद है कहा था कि पता नहीं लोग क्यों बोल देते हैं मोटी हो गई ना, ये हो गया ना. They don't know what's behind it. I remember after Vikram's concerts, people have come and given me fertility doctors ke cards, assuming that I can't be a mother, not knowing the why or the decision why we made it because of my illness. It used to hurt. आपको लग रहा है आप भला कर रहे हो, but you don't know the journey of this person. It's not nice. You know, they would come and give me fertility doctors ka this thing. Then for the longest time, people thought I was pregnant because that's the logical thing, right? शादी हो गई या मोटी हो गई तो pregnant ही हो गई. So they would keep asking me, when are you due? And that would hit me so hard. It would hit me so hard that I cut off from everyone. मुझे कोई भी पार्टी में बुलाता था. Ekta's Diwali parties, I had stopped going. Then I think at one point she thought that I didn't want to go, so she stopped calling me. But the truth was, I just couldn't face people. I couldn't face people that I was so fat. I couldn't face people asking me, तुम इतनी मोटी क्यों हो गई हो? I couldn't face people कि, oh, you're pregnant, तुम्हारा बच्चा कब हो रहा है? I just couldn't face it. I couldn't deal with it. I just couldn't deal with it. It took me 5.5 years. मुझे आज भी याद है कि मैं किसी की पार्टी के लिए तैयार होती थी. जैसे ही मैं अपना मेन गेट डोर खोलती थी, I would start crying. And I would tell Vikram, मुझसे नहीं होगा. Going for baby showers used to be so hard for me. Not because I was jealous, but because मुझे लगता था कि it's the happiest moment of this young mother. I hope I don't go there and feel bad. I don't even want that much bad energy for this person. And I'm only human. So I just wouldn't go. I wouldn't go for baby showers. People thought I was being rude. I just couldn't. I just couldn't. I just didn't want to go. And then at that time, all your friends are having kids, are having birthday parties. It is so hard. It is so hard. And everybody is giving you gyan that how you should have a child, otherwise your marriage will not be successful, and you'll get divorced if you don't have a child, as if that's the only reason. I have been told that the only purpose of being a woman is to have a child. I don't know how people talk like that, but they do. They do. And it's tough. It's really tough. So, but as I said, when you have a partner in your life who's there for you without any judgment, unconditionally, you can ride it through. And then, of course, having a master. Having a master helps. Having that, I'm not saying religious, I'm saying spiritual strength. That spiritual strength, knowing that somebody is constantly looking after you. And my meditation really helped. I could have gone down that rabbit hole of depression, but it really helped. And it really helped, and I bounced back. I bounced back, and today I feel no less of a woman. I feel I'm living a life that I'm meant to live. I have lots of children in my life. Lots. I have so many friends who are having kids, and each one fighting that what their child is going to call me, because I'm such an integral part of their children's lives, that I feel very, very proud. I feel I've done something right in my life to receive that much love. So I'm good. I am more than good. And I would tell everybody who's gone through or is going through like me, it gets easy. And it's not the beginning and end of everything. And that marriage is just as beautiful even without a child. It's a different kind of relationship, and it's differently fulfilling. And I would say it doesn't make you any lesser of a person. So don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
ये मास्टर जिसकी बात कर रहे हैं वो श्री श्री रविशंकर जी हैं ना?
Ji. Ji. I was 22 when I found him. And I again feel, I have always felt I have been this destiny's child whom somebody has watched over all the time. The way things have happened for me, the way work has happened for me, the way the master has come into my life, the way my partner has come into my life. I feel I've been very, very blessed. Very blessed.
इनफैक्ट जब वेडिंग्स होती है मारवाड़ीज में बड़े धूमधाम के साथ होती है, बहुत पैसे खर्च करते हैं मारवाड़ीज अपनी वेडिंग्स पर. टू ईच हिज ओन. आपने उस वक्त कुछ ऐसा किया था जो लोग मारवाड़ियों में नहीं करते थे.
सबसे पहले आप एक बिजनेस फैमिली में शादी करते हो. सबसे पहले you marry a business family with a very secure background. दूसरी, it's a big fat Indian wedding. मतलब a Marwadi father starts saving money from the day he gets a girl child, because he knows it's going to be a big fat Indian wedding. I chose to get married in the ashram. Contrary to people's belief, that people thought क्योंकि Vikram Art of Living से हैं और आश्रम में रहते थे, he wanted an ashram wedding. In fact, he didn't want an ashram wedding. His version was कि Timbuktu चलते हैं और वहाँ पर एक signature कर लेते हैं, nobody needs to know. I wanted an ashram wedding. I really wanted the blessings of the master who brought me this man into my life. I really wanted to go to that pious land and get married and get the best vibration one could receive. I had a very, very simple Vedic wedding. My guests were served food in the ashram kitchen made by the ashramites. They washed their own plates and kept later. I had my Sangeet in the meditation hall with all the Swamijis and everybody singing bhajans, followed by a Bollywood Sangeet in the ashram. I didn't buy a brand new outfit. Every piece of jewelry and cloth that I wore for my fairas came from the women that I continue to love and look up to. My chundri, of course, came from my mama. My sari, I wore my bhabhi's sari that I loved. My earrings I wore were what my best friend gifted me for my wedding. My galeka was my bhabhi's. My mangtika was my sister's. My payal was my dadi's. My bangles were my mother's. Like, literally, all the women who make an integral part of my life, from my nani, from my dadi, my bhabhi, my mother, my sister, my best friend, each one was a part of my attire that day when I took my fairas. I had the simplest fairas. Yahan tak ki my wedding cards were made in Tihar jail. That time, one of Vikram's friends and colleague, who is an art of living teacher, was taking a course in Tihar jail. She was doing a program in Tihar jail to rehabilitate prisoners. And I wanted to give back to the society. I wanted my wedding to have a meaning. So we actually paid to the prisoners to make my wedding card. My wedding card was the simplest handmade paper, hand-painted cards made by the prisoners of Tihar jail 18 years back.
पेरेंट्स ने अटेंड किया था वेडिंग?
My mother, who didn't want to meet Vikram, I feel she's the biggest actress in our family. She's fantastic. Who threw a fit. Vikram walked in, flew down from Australia just for a day to meet my parents. Not for a day, for a few hours. And I kept telling him, look, if my mother says no, we can't get married. If my sister says no, we can't get married. If my jija says no, we can't get married. My brother, my father, my bhabhi, I have six parents. Either of them says no, we won't marry. And he was like a rattu tota. My master has said, I'm going to marry you. I am going to marry you. He says, tell your mother I'm coming to see her. My mother said, I don't want to see him. My brother said, not happening, ma. He says he's coming home. You have to meet him. So she says, मैं उसके लिए खाना नहीं बनाऊंगी. So my bhabhi said, मत बनाओ, मैं बनाती हूँ. My mother said, मैं नहीं मिलना चाहती. So my bhabhi said, मम्मी वो घर पे मिलने आ रहा है, मिलोगे तो सही आप. I said, okay. This man walks in, literally walks in. He says, Ma, and he touches my mother's feet and hugs my mother. And my mother says, अपने गुरुजी को बोलना मेरी बेटी का ध्यान रखे. She had a 360-degree turn in 10 seconds. 10 seconds. And my sister, who didn't want me to marry Vikram, became Vic, was his closest friend, his biggest ally ever.
Till date.
I lost her 6 years ago, but yeah. Talk about her. Yeah.
उनको क्या हुआ?
I don't want to talk. I lost her when she was 49 to a heart attack. For me, again I say, I'm a blessed child. Not everybody gets a sister like that. I had one. She was a mother, she was a friend, she was a child. We never had fights. Never. She was 12 and a half years older than me. We never had fights. I don't ever remember her screaming at me. My many firsts were by her. My first holiday, my first expensive shoe, my first expensive outfit, my first expensive watch my Jiju bought for me. I was all of 8 years old when she got married. Yeah. I remember she got me identical outfits made. I wore a red lehenga because she wore a red lehenga for her feras. I held on to her, took three feras with her, but the fourth fera, the Pandit said, "Abhi isko bitha do. चौथा आप ले लीजिए." I mean, she made me wear identical outfits for her reception, for her feras. This is where I say na, that after I lost her, I felt, I thought it was even tougher than not having a child. Even tougher. I don't think I have overcome anything tougher than. Actually, you don't overcome this. That's an incorrect word. I don't think I have experienced anything, or I will experience anything tougher than that loss. And people say, oh, with time it gets all right. Rubbish. They don't know what they're talking about, or no, it doesn't. It doesn't get easier. You just learn to accept your reality. That's all it becomes. You just learn to accept your reality. So yeah, I have learned to accept that reality. And again, I say, it helps to have spirituality in your life, because everybody needs something to hold on to during your hard times. And it helps to have a strong family and good friends around you. They help you navigate your toughest times. And I have them in numbers that I feel everybody should have. Everybody should have. I have been very fortunate in that aspect of my life. If it was not for these people around me, and if it was not for my husband, again, I didn't speak to Vikram for 6 whole months living in the same house after my sister had passed away. I didn't speak to him a word.
क्यों?
Word. I just couldn't. There was so much sorrow in me. There was so much sorrow looking at my parents. There was so much sorrow looking at her children, at her husband. It was just hard. It was just hard. And then you feel, no, the person closest to you gets the brunt of it. I just didn't speak to him. And he was amazing. He was amazing. All he said, I remember, was, everything else is like a flash, as if it's not reality. But I remember his one word. He hugged me and he said, "I knew she was your world. I know she was your world. I'll try my best to be there for you." That's all he said. That was his only sentence. And all of those 6 months, the only thing he would ask me is, "Will you eat?" And I would say no. And he would ask me that again after 2 hours, and again after 2 hours, till I ate a little. And then he would say, "I'm here whenever you need me." That's it. That's it. Never lost his patience, never judged me, was just there in the truest sense. Again, as I said, fortunate. I must have done something right.
ये सारे इक्वेशन में फादर का क्या रहा है? बिकॉज यू मेंशन कि मम्मी ने उनको तुरंत एक्सेप्ट किया 10 सेकंड के अंदर.
My father is a very interesting man. हफ्ते में एक लाइन बोलते हैं और जब बहुत बोलते हैं तो सिर्फ अपने बच्चों के बारे में, अपने ग्रैंड चिल्ड्रन के बारे में बोलेंगे, उनके अचीवमेंट्स के बारे में बोलेंगे और हमें उनको बोलना पड़ता है पापा डजंट लुक नाइस, मत बोलो, अदरवाइज ही डजंट टॉक। अदरवाइज एज आई सेड ना, पापा एक्टर बनना है, ठीक है, पापा इससे शादी करनी है, ठीक है, पापा आश्रम में जाके शादी करनी है, ठीक है। ही वुड से यस टू एवरीथिंग।
उन्होंने विक्रम को एक्सेप्ट किया?
Day one. He is actually, like, my bhabhi is a Punjabi. I'm married a Bengali. My sister's married a Gujarati. We are Marwadis. I mean, my family is the perfect integration of our country on a platter for you. It's brilliant. Papa is, yeah, like, to each their own. I still remember I was 13 when I suddenly had an affinity. शिव जी बड़े अच्छे लगने लग गए 13 साल की उम्र में। और शिवलिंग की पूजा करने लग गई। आती नहीं थी बच्चे की तरह, वो टी सीरीज मंदिर नहीं है जुहू में, गुलशन कुमार जी का, बस वहाँ जाती थी और बस पानी डाल देती थी क्योंकि लोगों को देखती थी, वैसे करके आ जाती थी। आई डिड दैट फॉर अ गुड पार्ट ऑफ 10 years maybe. And हम स्थानकवासी हैं। माई ग्रैंड मदर वॉज अ कट्टर जैन, डिडंट वॉन्ट, नो मंदिर में हम बिलीव नहीं करते, हम मूर्ति पूजन में बिलीव नहीं करते। एंड आई यूज्ड टू शेयर अ रूम विथ माई ग्रैंड मदर। आजकल के बच्चों की तरह हमारे पास लग्जरी नहीं होती थी कि अपने अपने कमरे हैं और ये सब। वी शेयर्ड रूम्स, फर्स्ट विथ माई सिस्टर, देन विथ माई ग्रैंड मदर, देन विथ माई नीसेस, यू नो, दैट्स हाउ इट वॉज। मुझे आज भी याद है 13-14 साल, 12-13 साल की थी और मैंने पापा को बोला था मुझे अपने कमरे में मंदिर चाहिए। एंड माई ग्रैंड मदर थ्रू अ फिट, मंदिर थोड़ी होता है। एंड माई फादर वेरी कामली सेड, नहीं भाई, कॉल हिज मदर भाई, कमरे का ये हिस्सा आपका, कमरे का ये हिस्सा मेरी बेटी का, आपको जो करना है आप करो, इसको जो करना है वो करेगी। एंड ही एक्चुअली गॉट मी अ स्मॉल ऑल्टर। आई हैड अ छोटू सा वुडन मंदिर विद जस्ट वन दिया, एक अगरबत्ती जलाने के लिए और एक शिव जी की फोटोग्राफ, एंड आई थिंक वन गणेश जी अबव माई बेड, जो मैं अगरबत्ती करके जाती थी। दैट्स हाउ लिबरल माई फादर हैज ऑलवेज बिन, ऑलवेज। व्हेन आई से ही इज़ एन एनेबलर, आई मीन इट। कि एक मारवाड़ी फादर ऐसा, मुझे आज भी याद है 16 साल की उम्र में हम एक कज़न की शादी में गए थे जयपुर, big fat Indian wedding, Rambagh Palace, Jai Mahal, and I'm like, oh my God, it was a dream wedding any girl could have asked for. और मैंने अपने पापा को बोला था कि पापा मुझे तो ऐसी शादी करनी है। एंड माई चाची है, एंड पापा सेड हाँ ठीक है बताओ कैसी करनी है। एंड चाची सेड ऐसे थोड़ी बात करते हैं अपने फादर से, लड़कियाँ थोड़ी अपनी शादी की बात करती हैं। एंड माई फादर सेड क्यों, मेरी बेटी है, मुझसे नहीं करेगी तो कौन करेगा, करवानी तो मुझे है, पैसे तो मुझे भरने, सो आई शुड नो हाउ मच आई शुड सेव अप। I mean, he is literally speaks nothing, and he is a perfect example of a parent who says nothing, but you'll always know, no matter what, he's got your back. That's my father. I know कि कुछ भी हो जाए, he's going to be there.
बिफोर आई रैप अप, मैं जानना चाहता हूँ एक शो जो मैं बात करना चाहता हूँ, खिचड़ी। वंदना पाठक, सुप्रिया पाठक, हाँ, भारी भरकम शोज के बीच में कॉमेडी शो, रिफ्रेशिंग था।
Forget कॉमेडी शो, दिग्गज एक्टर्स के बीच में खिचड़ी में सिर्फ 2 एक्टर्स थे, अमित वर्मा एंड टीना पारक, जो नॉन थिएटर बैकग्राउंड के थे। एवरीबडी वॉज हार्डकोर थिएटर, फिनोमिनल एक्टर्स। मुझे याद है आतिश कपाड़िया मुझसे मिले थे and said, will you act? I said, this is your lineup. I don't know how to act. ये तो actors हैं, and that too comedy, unlike contrary belief, it's the toughest thing to do. Trust me, emotions are easier because कहीं ना कहीं आप वो feel कर लेते हो. Comedy is very tough. So hats off to people who do great comedy. They are brilliant actors. मतलब मैं जब भी उनको देखती हूँ, I just feel इन्होंने कैसे किया. They are brilliant actors. मुझे आज भी याद है, I asked आतिश मुझसे ये नहीं होगा, they are brilliant actors. And he says, Karna, you're the good looking part of the show. You're going to be the pretty girl. तुझसे acting मैं करवा लूंगा. I said, are you sure? He said, हाँ, I'm sure. Acting मैं करवा लूंगा. And truly, खिचड़ी में acting मुझसे आतिश ने ही करवाई. If it was not for him, I couldn't have performed in front of those people. They are, I mean, Hansa, Supriya Pathak. Can you imagine? For that matter, Praful, for that matter, Vandana, everybody, yeah. Bhauji, they are, you can't act with them. It's impossible. They are something else.
अब क्या?
I am 32 kilos lighter. The journey has been hard. बहुत मेहनत की है. I feel I'm in that part of my life where I'm settled emotionally and physically. And, you know, there was a very interesting line Robert De Niro says in the movie Intern. You know, I don't know if I'm getting it right, but he says, you know, a musician stops playing when there's no music left in him. I think the actors also like that. I still feel I have acting left in me. I have a second part of an innings left in me. That part of innings which was cut short not by choice but by circumstances, let that just be a bygone, and I still feel I have an innings left in me and I will. I don't want to. I will work and I will do the work that I really want to do. And I'm looking forward to going back to work. I'm really looking forward to it.
In fact, आपने Avengers, Infinity War, Endgame, Nebula का आवाज आपने दिया था हिंदी में.
Jason Bourne, Alicia Vikander.
है ना?
Yes. Mona Shetty. Again, I say, no, I'm Destiny's favorite child. One of the biggest dubbing studios in the country, Sound and Vision. Mona Shetty just reached out and made me do this brilliant work. I have done some fantastic films and fantastic Disney shows. Yeah.
मेरी कॉलेज की दोस्त. Thank you.
So I actually dubbed. I'm a voice artist too.
क्या बात है. How nice.
With this manly so-called voice, I have done that.
अरे नहीं यार, you call that the sexy voice, huh?
Yeah, now I call it sexy.
है ना?
Those who can't hear the sexiness in it, too bad.
Too bad.
That's what years of learning has done to me.
no,
I love me.
I love you too.
Thank you. I love you too.
25 years के बाद मिल रहा हूँ. And there was lots to catch up. And you took me through every minute so beautifully.
Some not so wantingly, but yes.
So genuinely, so raw. And I'm very, very proud of you. I was very proud of you in college. मैं आज भी बहुत proud feel करता हूँ. I'm more prouder that how you've survived, how you've learned from life, and you're always a fantastic human being. And I know,
would hope so.
and I know कि टीना जो आज के terminology बोलते हैं ना 2.0, 3.0, 4.0 is going to be back in house.
What is this? No, now we don't even have millennials. What are the new beta age, right?
यार ये सब मैं अभी छोड़ चुका हूँ. ये मैं गिव अप कर दिया. ये जेनजी, बीटा, शीटा सब मैंने छोड़ दिया. मैंने त्याग दिया ये सब.
My best friend's 12-year-old, who's like a daughter to me, actually told me this. When my niece, I'm a grandmother now. My niece has this gorgeous 3-month-old. She'll turn 3 months on the 4th of next month. She's the best part of our lives right now. Oh, beautiful. I didn't know you could love like this. Is this baby in our lives, Vikram and my life? And she went to see this baby and she says, Masi, she's the beta generation. So I don't know what that means.
मैं सिर्फ एक जनरेशन जानता हूँ, तो ओजी जनरेशन. ओजी, लोजी, सुनोजी. Thank you, Tina.
Thank you.